Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakar Kwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out here laboring and that believe on the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakar Kwadash. To USA, Shalom. This is the brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakar Kwadash. And pretty much in this lesson, I want to go into the fact of how our people suffer from a heavy dose of Stockholm syndrome. All right. And, everybody has been aware, from the past few days that, the Queen of England, I think her name was Queen Elizabeth the second, all right, has passed on or has died or whatever. And pretty much, you have a good portion of our people who are mourning the death of this Edomite, not knowing that the British family have had a long history of hatred towards you Jakes, man. All right. And see, our people, have always had this thing where they have been sympathetic for our oppressor, but have a strong hatred towards their own people. All right. And then this meme perfectly illustrates what I'm talking about, because in this meme you can see it says on the top part, it says black people, but really it's Israelites, because there's no such thing as a black person. All right. It says black people will fight each other for looking at them the wrong way. And this is the reason, due to the curses. All right. Because we as a people suffer from curses. When you read the book of Deuteronomy 28, all right, it goes into, the curses that we suffer as a people for breaking the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. And I'm going to get that real quick. All right, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother and toward the wife of his bosom and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. All right. And then I'm going to jump down to verse 56 to get the point. It said, the tender and delicate woman among you, which had not adventured to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. It says, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward the young one that cometh out between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for the want of all things secretly in the siege and straits, wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. Right. So our people, they suffer from a hatred that has been put upon us by the curses. So this is why, Israelite men, all right, hey, they have an evil eye towards each other. This is why, hey, you step on a nigga's shoe or you look at him funny. You have, from that show, The Boondocks, what they call it a nigga moment, where Jacob pretty much, be ready to kill each other just for, perceived disrespect, or, like I said, something as simple as, a funny look or you stepping on their shoes, man. And then dealing with the women, all right, you have the Israelite man and women at odds, because the curses say that, hey, the woman was going to be evil towards her husband and their seeds, all right. So this is ultimately why, the Israelites are pretty much, at each other's throats, and Esau capitalizes off this, man. Okay. But on the bottom part of this, it says, but forgive white supremacists for killing their children. Right. And that's because Jake suffered from a heavy dose of Stockholm syndrome, because here it is, Jacob gunned down and killed their own people. And then, the moment that an Edomite does it, now it's a problem. They want to, march and seek justice. But see, Esau, back in the day, you had I forgot the clan's member name. I think he was a grand wizard. But he had said that, they no longer need to hang so-called blacks anymore, because they're doing their job for them. And that's, to a truth, because, hey, our people are destroying themselves, man. All right. They're gunning each other down. They're selling each other poison through these drugs. All right. They're promoting all type of, debauchery and wickedness that promotes self-destruction of our nation. So the Edomites, they, like I said, they capitalize off this, man. All right. And then when you have, these shooters, whether it be the police or these mass shooters that, go and gun down Jake in the street, Jake could be quick to forgive them, all right, but then won't forgive their brother or their sister who are of your own nation, man. And that's the reason, due to suffering from Stockholm syndrome. Now, let me look up exactly what Stockholm syndrome means. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, this is the word Stockholm syndrome off of the Oxford Dictionary. It says feelings or trust or affection felt in many cases of kidnapping or hostage taking by a victim towards a captor. All right. It says these individuals are not generally these individuals are generally not harmed by their captors and may be treated with kindness. A person who develops Stockholm syndrome often expresses symptoms of post-traumatic stress, nightmares, insomnia, flashbacks, a tendency to startle easily. Oh, these are good definitions. Hold on. Okay, here's a good one. This is off of Wikipedia. It says Stockholm syndrome is a condition in which hostages develop a psychological bond with their captors during slavery. All right, and that's exactly what has happened to our people, man. They have they have been beaten down and destroyed by their captive, which is Esau Edom. All right, for so long that they have developed a love for them, even though they're out here they're killing us, man. Okay, and our people have become so destroyed where, like I said, a police officer can gun down, these Jake, and they'll be quick to forgive them, but then, will pretty much have this long going beef with their own nation, man. And that's because our people suffer, from Stockholm syndrome. Now, like I said, man, when it comes to, dealing with this woman, Queen Elizabeth, all right, that just died, all right, our people are out here mourning, but then when you look at the history of the British family, all right, they have a history of, hatred towards you Jakes, man. All right. And I want to show you an example. All right. This is a pendant that Queen Elizabeth wore. And on the pendant, you could clearly see that it's a Edomite angel, all right, with his feet on top of Jake on the ground, man. All right. Symbolizing where, how they feel about you, man. All right. They have a great disdain for Jake, man, and that's because they're Edomites, man, and Esau has a perpetual hatred with Jake, man, which I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But at the end of the day, man, here it is, our people are crying over this bitch's death, all right, not knowing that she hated you, man. Okay, let me get another Slovakia. This is a video proving that, man. All right. This is from the brother GMS Soldiers for the Most High 144. But it says, before you mourn the queen, this is her in Africa. Now, I'm not sure if these are Hamites or Jake, but nonetheless, this just goes to show you, all right, she hated anybody that's not an Edomite, all right? But, assuming that these are Jakes, man, you see she's feeding these so-called black children like they're animals, man. All right, throwing bread out like they're pigeons or something, man. Okay, like I said, I don't know 100% if these are Hamites or Jake, but I'm assuming these are Jake. But either way, this shows you how they look at us, man. And yet you got people out here mourning for this damn demon. All right, which goes to bring this out. This is Jeremiah 2:33. It says, "Why trimmest thou way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked one thy ways." Right. Why are you trimming your ways to seek love, Jake? You know within your heart that these Edomites hate you. And yet you got our people going out their way to try to save Esau, to try to cop a plea for Esau, to try to, make a way for, them to, not all of them are bad. Yo, all Edomites hate you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right? And see, you're trying to save your enemy. You're trying to, cop a plea for your oppressor, but the scriptures go into about how, hey, Esau has, to pay retribution for all the atrocities that he's done to our people. All right, because this devil has never let up as far as the oppression of our people. All right, just because he's not outright just hanging you, which in certain states they're actually still doing that, man. Okay, hey, it just came out recently that is a town in Texas that is still recognized as a sundown town. And if you don't know what a sundown town is, it's pretty much a town where Edomites, when they catch Jake after dark, man, they'll kill him. All right, and this is still going on. All right, you still having certain parts in the United States where the slavery is still allowed, man. All right, it's not put out in the open, but you still got Jake being put in slavery. Okay, but this just further proves that Esau is still oppressing us to this day. So you Jakes have no reason to be mourning for any of these Edomites' death, man. Okay, Isaiah 3:12, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the ways of thy path. Right. And the children being their oppressor going into Esau, because Esau, all right, it says that, he he pretty much is like a child, man. All right. All right, he moves like a child, man. He doesn't have instruction. And ultimately, when you read in Job, it says they that are younger than I have us in derision. So just furthermore proving that Esau is the children talking about in this verse, man. All right. It says that women rule over them because Esau has women in a position of power over the man in the society. It says, "O my people, they would lead thee to cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy path." Right, because Esau has this system set up to destroy you. And this is the reason why our people suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You got cognitive dissonance, where ultimately, man, our people have more of a sympathetic view towards their oppressor than they do their own people. Okay, and this is all because Esau has the system set up to destroy you. All right, so ultimately, man, the Most High told us not to feel bad for these Jake who put their oppressor over their own people. All right, because if you are looking at the way society is set up, man, Esau is clearly still in power, and he has put this system together to make it to where our people are systematically destroyed no matter what they do. But this is the reason why the Most High is going to take this devil out, man, because he sees the what you're doing to our people. All right, real quick, this is Zechariah 11:5. It says, "Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not." Right, and Esau doesn't feel sorry for all the things they've done to us, man. All right, hey. You had damn, what's his name, man? Is it Prince Charles or the dude that just died? I think that was either her husband or brother. I can't remember, but pretty much how he had said, if he died, he would want to come back as a virus, because all these Edomites know is death, but they ultimately, the whole end goal for them is to eradicate you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans off the earth, man. All right, they want to genocide the nation of Israel, man. Okay, and they don't look at themselves as guilty when they gun down you so-called you tribes, man. All right, because they know the moment all they gotta do is just go out on camera and apologize, put the little fake tears on, and the crocodile tears, and apologize, man. You're gonna have Jake, I forgive you, I'll pray for you and all that. But at the end of the day, man, these Edomites, that hatred hasn't changed, man. And they don't feel guilty for none of the things that they've done, man. All right? And that's all because they hate you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man. All right? But the Most High is going to repay them for that wickedness, man. All right? For that hatred. This is Ezekiel 35:1. It says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesied against it," and Mount Seir being you Edomites. So this is a direct call out to you devils from the Most High. "And say unto it, Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate," because the Most High is coming to destroy you Edomites, full out. All right, your kingdom is going to be destroyed. Your power structure is going to be destroyed. Ultimately, after your kingdom is destroyed, you're going into a hardcore slavery for 1,000 years, and then after that 1,000 year period is over, man, all you Edomites are going to be rounded up and burned, and that's going to be the end of the Edomites. That's going to be the first eradication of a nation. Okay, verse 4: I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Right, because everything that you have, your existence is going to be wiped off the earth, man. Okay, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Right, because you went above and beyond the destruction of our people. All right, because now, hey, you don't even got to kill us straight out, man. You have a thing called, silent wars, man, where, hey, Esau has put ways out here to slow kill our people, all right, to try to milk them for as much as they can while they're silently and slowly killing us, man, all right. So the Most High is going to destroy you because of your perpetual hatred, man, because of your bloodlust, man, okay. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Right. So the Most High is going to repay you for all the wickedness that you have done to us as a people, man. All right. So this bitch, Queen Elizabeth, all right, she thinks she might have got away with her dying and going back to the spirit world, but guess what? All right, she's going to be, born again, and she's going to wake up into chains, man. All right, because, hey, you elites, all right, you can't outrun your punishment, man. You can't outrun your judgment. So just because you die here, man, you're gonna be, you're gonna be born again into captivity, man. Okay, and I'm gonna end with this. This is Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, right? Because you Edomites led us into captivity, and because you killed us with the sword, you shall go into captivity and be killed by the sword, man. Because that's just balanced from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. All right, he allows you to have your way with us, so he's going to allow us to have our way with you. But see, everything we're going to do unto you is going to be done in righteousness, man. All right, so you damn devils aren't going to get away, man. And for you jakes out here, all right, who think that's, unfair because you love your oppressors so much, man. All right, scriptures say, man, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man, because there's no coon that's going to make it into the kingdom of heaven, man. All those that want to, be joining Esau is going to be thrust through with Esau, man. That's why the Most High told us this. Jeremiah 7:16. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry nor a prayer for them, neither make intercession for me, for I will not hear them. Right. So all you jakes who don't want to, accept the truth for what it is, man. All right, your daddy Esau, all right, he's going to pay for everything he's done. Thus says the scriptures, man. All right. You're going to have slaves, man. Okay. You're going to have them as slaves. You're going to, you're going to have concubines. All right. And you're going to beat Esau's ass. Okay. In the kingdom. So all these things are going to happen, whether you like it or not. But for those that don't want to hear that on this side or accept it, hey, when judgment comes upon you and you're thrust through, the Most High told us not to pray for you, man. Okay. Because he's not going to hear it. And ultimately, that's just, that's how the Lord is going to cleanse you, because that Stockholm syndrome, hey, is a serious thing, and that's the only way that you're going to be cured from it is through fire, man. All right, through you being put to death and being reborn in the kingdom in your right state of mind. Okay, so I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna close it out by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Kwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Until next time, I say shalom.